the things you gotta do. Always moving forward, always on the go. I hope you take a moment to take it slow. Let me be the one to ease your pain. Let me be the one to ease your pain. Baby, take a break, it'll be okay. Let me be the one to ease your pain. Ease your I know it's hard when you don't get the time to do the things you gotta do. Always moving forward, always on the go. I hope you take a moment to take it slow. Let me be the one to ease your pain. Let me be the one to ease your pain. Baby, take a break, it'll be okay. Let me be the one to ease your pain.
Let me be the one to ease your pain. Take a break, it'll be okay. Let me be the one to ease your pain. Welcome to the Lunar Beaches Crypto Channel. I am David, and this is Moonlit Markets. Welcome to the show, everybody. That is an awesome song I just found. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to play this on the stream because this is pretty cool. Mike Minio Let's turn this audio down, make sure everything's good. Let's pause. Mike Minio, let me be the one. I was really grooving to that. That was pretty nice. How's everybody doing? So yeah. Tonight, we're a little early. Wife's in bed, went to bed early, so I'm on stream early. Figure I've been itching to get to this, so might as well hurry up, get to it, get it done with, and then get to bed. Cause yeah, I was up till like 2 o'clock last night before work that I have to wake up for at like 5. So yeah, good times. So if I yawn at all during this, now you know why. But we're going to try to stay awake to go over this strategy, as I just recently started dabbling back into the market Cipher, because essentially I haven't totally given up on ICT concepts, but I'm kind of done with them for a while. I want an easy, pretty straightforward strategy that works most of the time. If I can have that, I think I'll be just fine. Especially one that kind of fits my day-to-day life. I think this one is pretty good. It's pretty good. So, with that said, before we get into the video, please remember to hit that like button if you don't mind. It's the #1 way to support the channel. If you are new, subscribe. Hit that little subscribe tonight, a little early. So that's fun. And hopefully my computer doesn't do any more of that glitching, but you never know. Because I don't have a direct connect. So that's cool. Let's see, I've got 2 people watching. 2 people watching. Nobody saying anything in the chat, but that's fine. That is totally fine. Doesn't matter. Let's do this. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and, yeah, so from top to bottom. All right, so first things first, none of this is financial advice. Every single trade that you take, if you take a trade and you decide to use this strategy, these risks are your own risk, not mine. Yeah, it's your money. I cannot tell you to buy or sell or hold anything, and I won't. So I can only tell you, I can only provide educational content and show you what I have found works for me, and then you can see if it works for you. So, with that said, let's go ahead and just dive right on into the charts. All right. First things first, you're going to need at least a basic trading view package. Basic. You're going to need that. First and foremost, basic trading view package. It's like $16 and something after taxes, okay? A month. $16 a month. I think this strategy alone will more than pay for that. So, we'll see. And then you can tell me what you think. So, the reason why you need that is because this strategy is going to be used on the 10-minute time frame, and only the 10-minute time frame. 10-minute time frame. That's it. This is as simple as it gets. I am going to try and build upon it as I go. However, right now, starting off, I'm just doing 10 minutes. 10-minute time frame. And I'm using Heikinashi candles. I'm using a free version of Market Cipher. I have gone and looked. This strategy does work with the Fu Manchu Cipher indicator. Fu Manchu, for those that do not know, you can either type in VMC, and it's Fu Manchu Cipher B plus divergences. It's got 16,000 downloads, or that's the easiest way, just VMC, or just Fu Man, and it'll be the very top one. So Fu Manchu, let me go ahead and just pop it up so you can see what it looks like. Look, see all this craziness on here? I think that's pretty much it. The RSI, the stochastics, and there's another one in there that I don't care for at the moment, but maybe we can build on it later on. But for now, we're going to keep it nice and simple. We just want our momentum wave, we want our VWAP, and we want our money flow. So strip all that down, and that's basically what you get right here. Okay. There is a free copy of this indicator in the Alexo Crypto Discord. Shout out to Alex. I think Cipher might have put it in there. So just go over there, ask for it. I'm sure someone will help you find it and show you how to put it on your charts. So we've got market cipher, we've got Heikin-Ashi candles, we have 10-minute time frame. So just kind of building it up, okay? Trying to break it down just little piece by piece. But it's so simple. Then another reason why you need, well, you don't necessarily need a paid version of TradingView for this part, but you got to have that 10-minute candle, that 10-minute interval. I just had a brain aneurysm trying to think of what I was. Oh yeah, volume weighted average price, aka the VWAP. And that is this line right here. What is a VWAP? Well, the VWAP is kind of like a moving average. It resets at the beginning of each day. So at market close, it resets itself to the candle that just opened for the day. And then it tracks the volume through the day. Okay, so it's kind of like, but it's a real-time indicator, meaning it is always showing you what is happening. It is not a lagging indicator like a moving average is, where a moving average doesn't produce data until after a candle closes. And it takes up the last like 10 candles, puts it all into one. You've got yourself a moving average. Or however many candles you set it to. Now, with the volume weighted average price indicator, we are going to use that as a target. So, with this strategy, I do have to say that there's something important that you have to have with this strategy. You have to have alerts. One of the two. You have to have alerts set. Or what you're going to be doing is you're going to be targeting the VWAP. And the VWAP is a moving target, essentially. Okay, so that's why you can't just set a level, okay, 35,100, that's where I'm going to get out. No, it's not going to be like a trade setup like that. It's going to be not, so we're on the 10 minutes, so it's more going to be like a scalp. I think the longest one that I've found so far, I haven't done a whole lot of back testing, like a crap ton of back testing. I've done a fair amount. Don't get me wrong. And I've used this strategy effectively, pretty effectively for the past couple of days. So, ever since I got back to using this, actually, I never really did use Market Cipher. I was more of a pattern trader before I got into ICT concepts. And then ICT concepts kind of destroyed my brain. I mean, it was good. It was good. I went through all that. I learned a lot. There's stuff in it that I could definitely use. But for right now, this is the strategy. This is my strategy going forward, like until further notice. Because of how easy it is, which I really need because I have a day job. If you don't have a day job and you can stare at the charts all day, awesome. I can't. It is what it is. Yeah. For the most part, and what we're going to also go into on this strategy is like we're going to look at like past the news events and see how well the strategy performed during those events, like FOMCs, non-farm payroll, all that stuff. So, with that said, let's go ahead and show it. And it's pretty easy, guys. It's really, really super easy. I can't believe I'm gonna show you this. Okay, you ready for it? We got this green line here. Okay, we've got this green dot. We've got this candle here that confirms the green dot. We hop in the trade and we go long. Why are we going long and not short? We're below the VWAP. Our target, we get this green dot. Enter on the next candle, aim for the VWAP, and get out. Simple as. That's it. No aiming for the highs. No aiming for liquidity pools. None of that stuff. VWAP. VWAP. That is right there an 82% move on 100x leverage on Bitcoin. I should also specify. I know that this works with Bitcoin, and I'm still back testing it on altcoins. But for now, that's it. Then we come up. I mean, you don't even care about the rest of the move, okay? We find another one, green dot, below the green line. Green dot, enter next candle, and go to the VWAP. And that is 41% on 100x leverage, 20% on 50x leverage. Now, these are small moves. High leverage is needed to make gains with this strategy, like real gains. So keep that in mind as well. And I know what you're probably thinking, but what about all of this over here that I could have got? Why would I not stay in the trade? You could. You could stay in this trade. One reason, and I'm got a working theory on this, but for now we're just doing buy the candle after the green dot, confirm green dot on the 10-minute chart, and target the VWAP and get out. Now what I'm working on is something that's like, okay, we've got a pause just before it and some consolidation, right? Consolidation. We have green money flow coming in and momentum wave pushed up to the upside. Then maybe we hold this a little longer until we get to the red dot, which is on this candle right here. So we're still getting out a little early, but we're still from the bottom, from this candle to the red dot candle. That would be confirmed. We get out on the next candle. I mean, that's almost 100% on a 0.99% move with 10x leverage, or 100x leverage, I should say. What's up, Mail? So this strategy works best on the 10-minute chart? Yes, so that is what I have found, is that this thing works best on the 10-minute chart. I was going through different time frames, and this one seemed to hit pretty consistently. And it's not just the longs either. We do have a red dot here. Now that's a little short, so this is something that I'm also working on. Anytime I see kind of consolidation at the VWAP, okay, so we're just bouncing around, okay, inside at the VWAP, either above it, mostly above it here, or below it, but this one's mostly above it. We've got momentum coming down and a red dot. Short. That's when I would short. You could short that, and target would be the low. We'd have to see how consistently that plays out. Here's another one, consolidation. First we get a red dot, then we consolidate. Now we could have entered and gotten into a trade right here and taken it down to the VWAP. 100x leverage is 34% move. That's pretty good gains. Then you get your sideways chop. Okay. And this is where a lot of people would probably get tripped up with this move coming up here. But it's not a divergence. It's actually going with price. So a lot of people see this pattern just like it happens right here. See down here? A lot of people see that, and then, you know, it goes ramping up. Then they see something very similar, not too much longer, further down the road, and it drops. But we consolidated, we popped up above the VWAP, consolidated at the VWAP, lost all money flow, kind of a little bit in the red. VWAPs all over the place on the market cipher. And then red starts coming in. Red money flow starts coming in. Momentum starts to shift down. Lights out. As soon as we cross that green line, probably a good time to get out. Or wait for the green dot to confirm, then enter along and target the VWAP. And you can do this over and over and over again, several times a day, because especially on days when, like this day is almost a nothing day. So, like I said, not every day, because obviously if I mark this day off here, you can see not a lot of movement around that. I mean, it's at the VWAP, but nothing pulling down or pushing up. This is a Saturday anyway. You should be outside touching grass. For sure. Saturday, go outside, touch grass. Okay? Trade during the week. Sometimes Sundays. Trade whenever. You really want to be there when the liquidity is there, though, which is during the week when other markets are trading, because that's when money is moving around. But yeah, let's go. Let's try to find, we can find another example. Here we go. We got a green dot. Okay, green dot. Enter on the next candle. We do have red money flow, so keep that in mind. We might want to wait a little bit for it to prove itself. It does prove itself here, but then maybe you're a little too late. That money flow is still red, so maybe you just don't take this trade. It's not as clean, it's not as clear. We don't have money flow in the green, but hey man, I'd say we've pushed away from the VWAP, and then we created the green dot. Get in on the next move and follow it up to the VWAP. There's a 104% move on 100x leverage right there. Straight to the VWAP. Never mind these equal highs over here. That's what I would have been chasing before. Maybe I would chase them again because that's 150%, but it's better to be safe and just target the VWAP. Then we have the green dot right here. Go next candle. Oh no, we get a little scare. But maybe we have a stop loss like we should. Maybe at this low. And then target the VWAP. And we tap the VWAP for a nice 52% gain on 100x leverage. Green dot, enter. Next candle. Up to VWAP, 39% move. I'm just saying. Well, let's just see. Let's see every single time we hit, what do we get? All right, so right here, bam, bam, there's one. 42%, whatever. Let's just start here. Bam. What? Whoops, wrong one. Where's the freaking, there it is. Oh, and I do want to do, let me get rid of this. I want to show you guys, and I want to see for myself. I mean, I've done a few of these, but not a lot. Money flow into green dot, enter on the next candle, come up, hit the VWAP, 5 bars, 50 minutes, because these are 10-minute candles. So it took it almost an hour to get there, but it got there. Okay. It got there. 39% gain. 100x leverage. Next one, green dot. Right here on this candle, enter on the next one. Get that scare. 100x leverage, 0.25. What's your max drawdown? So if you're on 100x leverage, this one would be a scary move, but sometimes you got to trust it. 42% loss for a possible 50% gain. That's close to a 1-to-1, so that's going to be up to you if that's something that you want to take. I would definitely take into consideration my chances of profitability. Of course, you couldn't have seen that pullback, but if you know that your low is going to be your stop loss, then you need to factor that in as well, because I do think that your low should be your stop loss. Luckily, it doesn't seem to hit that often. And don't use your whole account for the trade. Not financial advice, I'm just saying. All right, anyways. What is that? 55%. I still wanted to do the time base. So let's see. This one was 50 minutes. This one took a whole 2 hours and 40 minutes. Green dot, next candle. This one took a whole, on this candle, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Okay. And we'll do one more next candle from here. I mean, this one hit it that candle, but it also hit it on the next one. So we'll just say 20 minutes on that one. So to recap, first trade, 39%. Second trade, 51%. Third trade, 106%. Fourth trade, 52%. 4 trades in one day, netting you close to 200, basically 240%. Just as a total. I don't know how much of your account that would be, but because everybody's trade is different, everybody puts so much into each trade. I don't recommend putting a lot of money into these trades. These are short-term scalp trades. So, but you can do a lot of them, obviously, in just one day. And sometimes you could even see that thing flip up like this and get that red dot on the 10-minute and then hit that next candle, red dot right here, hit that next candle. Now maybe you get stopped out of this one. I don't know. Maybe you can come down and hit that VWAP if you're brave enough to hold on to that. You do run the risk of that one running up on you, mostly because when that red dot hits, we still have green money flow. So that one's kind of iffy. Then we get this little second red dot up here, which kind of gave a great indication. And I'm just now seeing this for the first time. So maybe that's something that we need to look into. That second, that little red dot, a little green dot. But right now we're going to get out red dot. Simple as. Red dot curving down, money flow in the red. Get out. Get out. Okay? Man, the 10-minute chart is just so beautiful, I swear. I don't know why I don't know if I've seen anybody using a 10-minute chart. This one's in the money. Didn't we break that VWAP? If I just go down to the VWAP, I mean, you still get 43%. Now, when we're going to get a little bit deeper into this. Now, this right here would have been a top signal because we've got price coming up and we've got our momentum curving down. What is that? That is a bearish divergence with back-to-back red dots at tops. So we can fade that down to the lows. That's exactly where it goes. Then we come up, cannot even touch the VWAP twice, start coming down, already have a red dot, the two red dots. So maybe we go ahead and take another trade. Now this one, we would want to get out probably at that first green dot right there. And then just wait for the next. And then we can see that we're also building up green dots down here. With a move down, slight move up. That's a bullish divergence. We come up. Now this isn't part of the VWAP strategy because this would not involve the VWAP. Now, said I wanted to take a little bit of a deep dive into this, so I am going to come over here to the bands, the VWAP indicator, and I'm going to go to the bands multiplier, and I'm going to add 1. Now we've got green dot inside the green zone, green dot below the green zone, massive move. Below the VWAP zone, massive move from one VWAP zone from the bottom to the top. Bottom out, green dot, straight to the top. Bottom out, green dot, straight to the top. Shut up, doesn't it? Could we have caught that? Maybe. Do we have to? No. We're already catching little trades here and there. We're doing just fine. If we're catching a couple a day, we're doing just fine. If we're catching one a day, we're doing just fine. Green dot below. Oh, wait, do we have a green dot below? No, it came after. It came after. This one didn't, though. Green dot below the bands. Oh, no, it didn't get all the way to the top. So we do have a failure. But because we have a failure and because we got in all the way down here, then maybe we can go ahead and just take some profit. Right? We do get a red dot, too. So maybe we go ahead and exit because we kind of lost momentum, right? We lost the momentum. This is literally momentum wave. We lost momentum. Okay? And that momentum is already falling off a cliff before this thing even falls off a cliff. So, on the 10-minute, it's a beautiful, beautiful chart. It's a beautiful, beautiful time frame. Until the algorithm finds it and exploits it and destroys and wrecks all of us. I hope that doesn't happen. I'm just saying. Bands, or green dot. But yeah. So we've got the red dot right here. Double red dot. Bearish divergence. Enter on the candle after the red dot. And then just hold that baby all the way down. We can even just come down here, or we can try to be crazy with it and go to the green dot, which is right here. It gets confirmed on that one. Get out on the next one. I mean, 157% gain. 10-minute candles. This looks like that's only a few hours, maybe 4 hours. Let's see. Red dot above the VWAP bands to the bottom of the VWAP bands. Bands. 2 hours. 2 hours. And then to the green dot. 2 hours and 50 minutes. Not bad. It's not bad. You just gotta have the guts to hold it. Now, I did mention that there's a couple of things you've got to do. And that's either be staring at the charts once you enter your trade. Maybe set soft targets or set soft alerts, meaning like alerts that are hanging out just below the VWAP so that when price gets up to it, you can have something that says, hey, we're getting close to the VWAP, but you don't have to do that because you can just either right click the VWAP on your desktop or on your mobile device. You can hit that plus button and hit add alert on VWAP. This says at some price. Add indicator strategy on VWAP. I don't know. Add indicator plus strategy. No, I don't want that. I want to add an alert on VWAP. And you can add an alert for whenever it crosses the VWAP or any of the upper and lower bands. Make sure you have your VWAP condition set. Crossing in general. Crossing up, crossing down, none of that matters. We want to have just a crossing of the line. This is after we enter the trade and then we hit alert, right click, whatever it is, however you get to it, add an alert for your VWAP for either the VWAP itself or one of the bands.